going forward?
I think Partey should be more in the sixth role because we've been playing Rice more in the sixth role. I feel like Partey should be in that sixth role. If Rice is a great player, but I feel like with Partey in the sixth role, Rice is going to be an exceptional player.
Transit TV, we are back again with my man Nicholas. Been a long time, bro. Not been around for the past few games. Today, it looks like he brought us now the lot they needed to get these 3 points and get this mental block out of the heads for City. Yeah. So, what's your overall thought about the game?
Overall thought, we've shown what we can do. I feel like we have the players. It's just a mentality thing at this point for Arsenal. We have the players, the collective group, to be able to do things and win things. I'm not saying we'll win anything this year, but we have players collectively to do things. We just have to mentally get past it, say, hey, we can win, and we did it today. We won today. Okay, so
Arsenal hasn't won City the last 13 meetings. I think the last time we beat them in the league was in 2015 when Cazorla and Walker got the 2 goals to cancel out the one that Arteta scored. And so what do you put this win today down to? What one thing do you think Arsenal did today or made Arsenal to get this win today from City?
As I said, it goes back down to the mentality because we have the players, we have the manager, we have the formation, we have everything. I think what we've always been lacking, especially with these big teams, is the up here, the mental thing. We'll go into games and not necessarily lose the games because the other team is better, but we'll lose a game because we took ourselves out of the game and we actually stood in the game today. I was saying to the guys earlier when I was in the bar that I'll take a 0-0. And I feel like there was 1 goal in this game. And I feel like if there was 1 goal in it for Arsenal, we have to score it first to win. If we had to score a goal, we would probably have to... If we have to score a goal, we would have to probably score it after City, which we don't want, to tie it. Because I feel like we only had 1 goal in us today, and we got the 1 goal first, which was crucial for us to win.
Yeah, then again, let me talk about Kaihavertz. I know Arsenal fans have been divided opinion on Kaihavertz. And the past few games now, he's coming in as a sub. And if you talk about football the way he's talked about, he had an impact today because he provided the goal that Martinelli scored. Do you think this is getting up to speed with how Arsenal plays? And do you think also that maybe Mikel Arteta should take him off the starting lineup and start bringing him into games like this, and then eventually he can arrive in the first 11?
In terms of game speed, I guess in a sense you could say yes, he's catching up to game speed with what Arsenal's trying to do. But even when he came on, I still saw him do some things that he's still trying to slow things down and do at his own pace. So I saw that, but he was a good pair of fresh legs on the field today that we would definitely need and we definitely wanted. And he came in and he did what he was supposed to do. And he came with the assists, and he was good holding up the ball for us and everything. The role that Trossard was playing, I could see Havertz playing that role, where sometimes you need somebody in the forward area who's not necessarily a sprinter, but somebody who can hold the ball up. And he was holding the ball up in the right times to bring players in, which led to the goal. I feel like his hold-up play helped us without him being forward. So going forward for Havertz, I feel like Havertz should be playing more up top, not in the midfield what we've been doing with him.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about 105 million pounds. Talk about it.
Man of the match. Easily. Man of the match. Not only man of this match, but man of all the matches he's always played. I've never seen that guy put a step wrong. He's always doing what he's supposed to do. And then I saw Partey come beside him today, and it was Rice,
baby.
Rice is a proper player for Arsenal.
Yeah, it's good you mentioned Thomas Partey there. I know he's a different player to Declan Rice. And when he came in today for his cameo, I think it was 15-20 minutes, I saw a different level. What have you made about Thomas Partey? What do you think Arsenal going forward in the midfield? What combo do you want to see Arsenal play?
I think Partey should be more in the sixth role because we've been playing Rice more in the sixth role. I feel like Partey should be in that sixth role. If Rice is a great player, but I feel like with Partey in the sixth role, Rice is going to be an exceptional player. Pass exceptional because Partey. We have the proper midfield. Arteta just needs to play the right cards at the right time. And I feel like he's coming to his senses now and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, come on. Then let me ask you again, I was watching the game, I was looking at Odegaard. In the first half, it looked like he was a little bit quiet. In the second half, Odegaard came on the pitch and looked like somebody that went out and some injection was given to him and he took charge of this game and did a lot. Talk about this young man, this 23-year-old that came from Real Madrid there was no much noise about him. Arsenal paid 35 million for this dude and today the Arsenal captain. What do you make about his performance today?
I think Odegaard was a bit quiet today, but he definitely helped us with his leadership. He's an excellent leader. So sometimes even if your leader isn't playing well, but your leader is still in the fight and still doing what he's supposed to do, you can't ask much more out of your leader. So for me, he had a above average, decent, okay game because he misplaced some passes, but his presence, sometimes you need presence out there. And his presence is what we needed out there, especially as a captain, somebody who's going to get the troops together. Odegaard is definitely the leadership quality.
Okay, now Arsenal finally has won City and taking off this mental block against City in their head. The season is still far away. This is just 8 games to the season. Still have 30 games to go. Yeah. What's your expectation going forward, for this season for Arsenal after winning this game? I mean, they played against Tottenham, one of the big 6. They didn't lose. They won United. Now this is the 3rd game. They're winning against City. So what do you expect Arsenal to achieve this, especially in the league?
As I've said, for me, I don't play international football, obviously. But back to the point I'm trying to make is, I've seen enough football seasons to know how a season is a long overhaul, especially when it comes to a league. If you're trying to win the league, it's a long overhaul. And I've said it earlier in previous interviews. I said we just need to get to January. And when I say get to January, we need to be, if not in the lead, within 5 points of City, within touching distance, because that's where you refresh your team, you get some players back in, and they'll be at the business end of the season. We just need to get within the business end of the season, which we did last season, but we tailed off. Expectations of Champions League, I said we can win Champions League. I still believe we can, but we still need to definitely get some things together. The league, we're definitely in the league and fighting. We can win things. This team can win things. We just have to mentally be there. Mentally get there. If we get past Christmas, get to January, get some refreshments in the squad, and then we go for the business end, we can win things.
Yeah, you said that. Okay, let's assume Arsenal stays in the lead or in and around the top end of the table and get to January. Do you think Arsenal to make any sense? And if, in what position do you think they need some strengthening?
We definitely need to upgrade on the striker position. I've been saying it. I've always said it, and I'll say it again this season. If we can get Osimhen, I'll take Osimhen. I heard people saying Tony. I like Tony. I think he'll definitely be a different type of striker, but I don't think he's an Arsenal fit type of striker in terms of what happened with his gambling business. Arsenal is a family club, so yeah, we see. Arsenal is a family club, so I don't see us bringing in Tony. Up top, I wish we could freshen on somebody, but I guess if it's Tony, I heard Tony keep on circling. So if we get Tony, I'll take Tony.
Okay, Nicholas, good to see you again. We're happy with Boston. Arsenal got it out done today. Win City for the first time in 13 years or thereabout, or 8 years. So we're happy. Everybody's buzzing. We're going back there and have some more drink, and there we go. Good to see you, bro.